quite possibly the most reliable website for FC25 coins. Go check out MMOXP for the best price, the best guarantee. Use the code META, that's code META, for the best cheapest coins. You can get yourself a 5% discount. Oh, EA is low-key cooking, bro. I can't lie to you, man. EA is cooking. We've got a new Zidane that released. Fair enough. 90 Zidane. I think we can evo into like a 94. We've got the narrow 4-1-2-1-2. Now you can use the left mid and right mid one for, you know, width. You can have some width, especially if you play them as like wide playmakers. But today I have the narrow one. Why I have it is because I've been playing a lot of games. I can't lie, I went 4-1 in champs qualies. Haven't really touched champs yet, obviously the servers. But I do think that this formation is nice because now with the patch, right, pace is a huge contributing factor to the meta. It's always been, but not this much. In my personal opinion, especially if you know how to like utilize pace. Someone like a Kolo Muani, someone like that new Dembele Evo, you know, even having the width is good, but I like attacking centrally. So we do have the 4-1-2-1-2/2. So let's get into it. I'm going to leave the pinned comment, the code. I'm going to leave the code in the pinned comments right there. So yeah, there's a lot of different things that you can go about with this formation, but what I have it now is the short passing build-up style. Why I have this is because I like the way this formation encompasses like passing. So if you have good passes in your team, it's going to be so vibrant. It's going to be so nice, especially like possessive style of play. It's not completely bad. I can't lie, with a short passing, you kind of have to play a lot more like deep and a lot more like very, very, what's the word I'm trying to look for? You have to like really look at the intricate passes for you to actually attack. So for me personally, how I normally play is counter. But you can have it as balanced as well. I felt like balanced and short passing worked wonders. Sometimes counter can be a little bit not beneficial because also there's not much width in this formation. So yeah, defensive approach is going to be 70. Now there's actually a glitch. I don't know what it is. If you move the defensive approach to 60, like let's say I have it at 61, right? In game, it converts it to 50 for some reason. I don't know what it is, but anything that's under 70, it converts it to like 50 and under. It's a weird thing. Like you'll see in game what I'm trying to say, but if you have it at like complete 70, it leaves it as that for some reason. So I don't know what EA was doing, but I naturally have this formation at 70 because I felt like the press, especially now with how you can move your players, pressing is also very, very nice with the 70. So if you don't feel like you can press that well, then by all means at least just lower it, bro. But I feel like 70 also has that natural like pushing style up, you know, with the defenders, and that's why we have the wing backs up as well, because they kind of act as, you could say, like left wing back, right wing back. You could even say LDM and RDM, like defensive approaches. So you leave your backline, which is your center backs, you touch your CDM in terms of like moving him and defending with him, and then you can even do it with your fullbacks, and that's why I have them at wing back, because essentially they can actually you know, collect the ball, intercept, and even move up with the ball. And it provides width as well. So that's why I have my fullbacks there. So yeah, defensive approach completely up to you, by the way. But yeah, that is the code. Let's move over to goalkeeper, completely up to you as well. I have it at natural goalkeeper defend. I've had Edison for a year now, bro. Like, not a year, but since the game came out, he's been a beast for me. I won't lie, might try and actually get that new Casillas in my team, because I'm getting tired of Edison. But with what I was saying is, you can go sweeper keeper, or you can go goalkeeper. At the end of the day, man, it's the AI. If they want to save it, they will. That's what I can say, man. If they want to save it, they will. So yeah, sweeper keeper. Sometimes for me, I don't use it because I always say they don't save near post shots for some reason. So I leave it at goalkeeper defend. As I said, for the wing backs, you want to have that intricate play in fullback as well as like in that slot, like you'll see with the heat map. They push up a bit just to provide that width, you know. They kind of act like as, you could say, left mid / right mids, and then they obviously defend when they need to. You could even say support, but I don't really like it that much, because then you're gonna get counted, bro, on the width. And unfortunately, sometimes you won't see them, you know, especially if your player or opponent can attack like really well and counter you. Sometimes it will not work to your advantage. But yeah, I've got Mike on as well as wingback, and he has wingback plus, which is a huge increase to the cards and the meta if you have the plus. So yeah, having there, we've got our CDM, which is Gilmore, a beast, might I add, at holding plus. Now, the nice thing about this formation, let me say that again, the nice thing about it, you can choose whatever you want when it comes to their roles and focus. It doesn't really, yes, it obviously impacts the card, and how they play. Like for CDM, I think you have to have him either at holding or deep lying, because he's a CDM. You know, you want him to be the main guy to intercept, to collect the ball, to be that deep lying player maker. So someone that can just, you know, kind of pivot a little bit, but not to the point where it's like a CM quality. So for me, Gilmore plays that role really, really well because he has a plus. And then we have defend as well, because we just want one CDM at the back, and then all the other CMs essentially do their own thing. Like Thuram, box beast. He has the plus as well, so you can choose between plus, box to box, or you can choose between holding. So you can have another holding one. What I felt when I used holding, especially in like a month or two, didn't really like it that much, because then it becomes like a 4-2-2. Does that make sense? So you want to at least have your CM with a little bit of width and going up the field as well. You know, kind of like that roaming type of vibe. Speaking of roaming, we do have Roberto, because he is the most attacking. So I'd say as your most attacking player, it can be on the left or right. Actually, completely where you attack. So if you attack primarily down the left or right, I'd say have more of your offensive CM there. Someone like a Bonmati, someone like a Puteas, someone like that new Roberto. I have the 87 on. I'm kind of broke, but yeah, playmaker roaming. Now, why I have it at playmaker roaming is he kind of acts as a cam in a way, somewhat also defends as well with the roaming. He has that free roam to go left or right, you know, just to provide some width at least. And yeah, works wonders, because the roaming at least gets him sometimes in the box, sometimes he intercepts. You know, you can utilize him very nicely with the roaming. Same thing with Zidane as well, which they've added new. I've been using his normal loan and he has been cooking. So I can only imagine this one that they gave now for free. Thank you, EA. You know, I manifested the stuff, bro. Like, I had normal Zidane loan at cam and he was playing well for me. I like that you can use the Zidane now for free. Fair enough, EA. But yeah, tell me in the comments, what do you guys think is the best? For me, it's between playmaker or shadow striker. Like with shadow striker, it becomes a little bit too attacking to the point where you have like 3 strikers, and then you don't really have a cam that can like move left or right and free roam. So for me, what I have it is at playmaker and roaming, because I like him everywhere situated. So wherever the ball is, he collects, sometimes skills. Sometimes this can go also at a disadvantage, because you won't really see him at cam, the main like element that you need, you know. So if you want him at like proper cam and not roaming, just have it at balance, bro. Do you know what I mean? Just have it at balance. Roaming is for players that love their cam to be a free roaming type of vibe. So for me, I have it at roaming and playmaker. So yeah, completely up to you. And then the 2 strikers, you can choose between anything. I think the poacher and the advanced forward is the best. You've got Ham and Colin Mwani. I'll be real, it's a bit ratty for me using Ham. I don't actually have it, but there's some people that do, you know. So yeah, my team is also a little bit behind the power curve, because I haven't been playing that much. But, you know, I've been playing champs here and there, and the teams, it's getting there. We're getting there. I can't lie, I'm also evoing like king. But yeah, as I said, for the strikers, man, completely up to you. I'd say your best striker right now in your team is going to be the fastest striker, straight up. So someone like a Mbappe, someone like you could even say Haaland, someone that can just absolutely pace abuse. So for me, it's Colin Mwani. Have that man as complete. Why I say this is, this one doesn't have as much width. So having him as complete, he's going to be everywhere in attack. Left wing, right wing, mainly striker and right wing though. Obviously, completely up to you where you want to place him. So yeah, if you see that he's a little bit too wide, you can always just add it at attack. And I'd say complete or attack is completely up to you. But for me, I like him because he's the best striker right there. Obviously, Ham, I only started using her. And yeah, I know I've actually never used her. I've used her alone before. But yeah, she's in attack and advanced forward, because she's just so good, man. You don't really need to even be doing too much with her. You can just have her at attack and advanced forward. But advanced forward plus though is a huge dub to the card. Trust their positioning starts. It just makes sense. So yeah, tell me in the comments if you agree with this and if you are going to do it. I will play a game to showcase how good this formation is. Let's go. Okay, apologies sometimes if I yap a lot. I like to just go very into like intricate movement patterns, especially in this game with the meta. Why is my voice cracking, bro? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I like just looking, especially with the tactics this year. They've done it well, man. They've done it really, really well. So that I have to give props to where it's due. So this guy's using the new Zidane. He's playing a 4. What formation is that? The 2 strikers. I think it's the 4-2-4, if I'm not mistaken. But everyone's using lone Ham. Crazy stuff. We already have Mike on at defending. And as you can see, with the wing back, very nice, intricate play. I see the ball one more again. And we already score our first goal. Lovely stuff. Now, you're gonna get very, very attacking play with the 70 depth. It's just a thing. You get me? What I like about this game, though, is, especially now post-patch, pace is a thing, bro, finally. And we can actually move our players and left stick dribble, bro, with the LB. That is what I wanted all along, bro. Not this tired movement and just boring play, man. Like finesse shots. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just so boring. As you can see, the pace. Okay, we've got Ham as well. Defenders don't catch up too much. Do you see what I'm saying with the left stick dribbling and holding down LB, which is L1 on PlayStation? It just keeps the ball very close to them, and we already have our 2 strikers getting in on the goal contributions, bro. So this is how I trigger runs. I hold in LB, of course. Because holding LB, it allows for the players to move up the field. But the thing is, when you have short passing, not a lot of them move up the field, actually. They stay to where the ball is. That's very important to know. So if you want more of a counter-attacking, like intuitive play, then you're going to probably go counter, bro. Or if you just want a balanced play where they do it sometimes and they do it not all the time, then yeah, by all means. Oh my days, bro. Look at that dribbling from Ham. I need a player like this in my team, man. I'm obviously using the loan, but oh my word. As you can see, the pace, ooh, fair enough to Reina to catching that. But I said the main thing about this formation is just having fun, man. Playing a diamond structured play. You know, the 1-2s, that's essentially how it is in real life. You know, having the 1-2s between like kind of like a triangle type of build up. Fair enough to Edison. You see, he saves that near post shots, being at balance, so that's nice. Very nice advance forward from Ham, and we score our 3rd goal. This guy's probably gone. I knew it already, bro. That's gonna be the video. I won't actually play another game. It's just to showcase like kind of a kind of give you a taste of the formation, bro, how saucy it is. But I've always loved this formation. I just felt like it's just easy to use. You've got your Cam that builds up essentially. Now you can use him as a shadow striker. You can use him as a playmaker, a roaming, a free roaming type of vibe. Your 2 strikers that are just complete advanced forward players. They're always up the field. Some you can actually have move a little bit left or right depending on where the ball is. And they just act as goal poachers, you could call it, with a complete advanced forward like with Kolomowani. Or you can just have the positioning like an advanced forward attack. You see, it's very, very similar. And then you have your 2 CMs, which is like your offensive CMs, your box-to-box one. Then you've got your other one, which is your playmaker, like roaming type of CM. You could say that's like the more free card, like the guy that can do anything or goal. And then your CDM, which is your deep lying, your holding, someone that just stays at the back that you can use to essentially not touch your back line and just use those center backs. And if you need to, you can use your fullbacks to you know, defend as well, because they cut inside. They have the wing back as well play. It's very nice. And you can also do the 1-2s, they attack. Tell me in the comments if you're going to use this formation, if it's cooking for you. I'll catch you boys in the next one, man. Have a sweet one. Peace.